Oh no! Our table! It's broken!
Yeah. Yeah. Don Brown. Bill's Mafia. Yeah. You find us, we breaking the tables, we tailgating, breaking them tables. You know the mafia dangerous, you see us, we breaking the tables. We breaking them tables, we breaking them tables, we breaking them tables, we breaking them, breaking them. You find us, we breaking the tables, we tailgating, breaking them tables. You know the mafia dangerous, you see us, we breaking the tables. We breaking them tables, we breaking them tables, we breaking them tables, we breaking them, breaking them. You know the mafia dangerous. Put a hit out on your favorite team.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, go!
Weapons, shooting the bomb. Mafia mind. Please don't step on my shoes. Game day ones, the white, the red, the blues. Hey man, breaking tables is traditional. Wishing the fish. Look at my drip. Never cheating like Belichick is. Sean McDermott never telling the biz. Deion Dawkins missing bone. We got Mitch. Gabe Davis toe tapping to this. Who making anthems that slapping like this? Nobody getting the traction like this. You find us, we breaking the tables, we tailgating, breaking them tables. You know the mafia dangerous, you see us, we breaking the tables. We breaking them tables, we breaking them tables, we breaking them tables, we breaking them. The podcast breaking tables, you see us, we breaking them tables. Neil and Brian is breaking the tables. The mafia, baby, you know that we dangerous. Everybody know. Don Brown.
Get the tables.
Yep. I'm alive. Oh, this is Breaking Tables. Epic B over here.
Tampa Neal over here.
What's up, buddy? I haven't seen you forever.
What's going on, man?
Not much,
I'm
man.
excited to see you.
I'm glad to be back down home, though. It's so cold up there, bro. It's cold.
It looked cold.
Oh, man. It was free. I lost my jacket. I left it at a bar. Don't ask. Actually, no. Ask. Before we do that, we have so much to talk about. I'm sorry I missed out on Monday, having some personal issues. So here we are to have a fun night, guys. Start your weekend off just right. Before we do that, though, might as well start the weekend off with Brendan's Sports Pub, Pompano Beach, Florida, home of the South Florida Build Backers chapter. And Pompano Beach, good food, great atmosphere. I mean, you want some good price drinks? That's where you want to go. You want some good food? That's where you want to go. So, epic times. Tampa Neal, how you been? I had talked to me. I haven't seen you in forever, man. What's new with you, bro?
Not very much. Been busy as hell at work. Been slammed like crazy at work. It's been gorgeous weather down here in Tampa. So yeah, everybody's out in the water, loving it.
Tough times. Tough. You got a tough life, you, Tampa Neal. You get to ride what? What do you do? Ride boats all day? Oh, shucks.
Every once in a while, you get a bunch of furries on your boat.
Yeah, that was funny. I love that.
I sent you that picture, right?
Yeah. Are you allowed to post it? No, we can't do that.
I'm not putting that one up. No.
Awkward. It's like, how we get a new captain? So yeah, we're going to discuss that one. What are your how'd you think about the draft in Tampa, bro? What are your thoughts? Any kind of anything sticking out right now that you'd like to get off your chest?
I mean, I kind of wish Brandon Bean would have just like sent me a text and said, "Hey, dude, we're just not gonna pick a pick that night." And I'll tell you one thing, I probably would have been fine. I would have had a problem even a little bit. We had fun in the draft show. I hope everybody enjoyed the draft show. Butch was kind of like an Iron Man on the show that day. Appreciate him coming on. John, thanks for coming on. Who the hell popped on? Oh, Mike came on for a while too.
I popped on.
You popped on as well. That was quite entertaining. You got Go Bills from 100 people. Only got attacked by one that we saw live.
Well, I want to talk about this trip. Almost. I was this close. I had to put the camera down. I gave him the Malocchio, like, you talking to me? Huh? You talking to me? Of course I didn't say that, but I just looked at him and I go, not today, bro. Not today.
Did you hear us yelling at the guy from your phone?
No.
We were yelling like, Dude, we're just on the show. Come on, join.
Oh, I should have just flipped the camera and see what he done. Oh, imagine that. That was the weirdest thing. I had the next morning I talked to my wife. She's like, "You got punched in the eye?" I'm like, "I didn't get punched. No, I almost did."
No, we had bets.
You had bet. Everybody had bets.
Yeah, we had like a poll going on in the show.
Definitely did not.
So he did not show up with a black eye. Mike, you lost.
I gave him a Malocchio. You don't fuck with some guy who gives you the Malocchio. I guess for context, for the people who did not watch the show Thursday night, Detroit is a different level. I mean, I'm surprised I didn't get shot. Number one, no, it's not that bad. It's really not that bad. I mean, some places are pretty bad, but we were lucky to find some epic spots, and but all of downtown Detroit completely blocked off. They literally blocked off the entire city. And if you were like at the one side and you had to get across the street like one block, you got to drive all the way around the downtown city just to get there. That's how blocked off it was.
Excellent.
So, should I tell?
Start us off here.
What happened?
First day, you hit up FF or FLL, and you are flying to Detroit. Give it to us. Tell us what happened.
I didn't even drink. I was just like, I'm just let me get my bearings. I want to get up to Detroit. Want to see what it's like. My buddy Kurt's couples.
Let me stop you before we get too far into this. Whoever had B not drinking at the airport, you lost. Okay, good. Continue.
Oh, you guys were betting? I'm sure you guys were. Yeah. No, I swear to God, I did not drink. Normally I do. It's fine, but whatever. I wanted to get my bearings straight and get to the airport. My buddy Kurt, Bill Slingshot. We're gonna go up there. We were supposed to go up there for an Airbnb. I joined the group. He's with the Superfans, Mando, Ghostface, who has his own cigars. Shout out to them. Bill's Leia, she was with the group, and a couple other guys. Sorry if I didn't mention you. Mando was the coolest one. Everybody loved Clark, bro. That guy was awesome. Anyway, I got invited to go to Kid Rock's old mansion in Detroit with Larry, Capinto, Ron, Mama J, Joni, Dop, Paul, this huge giant from Canada. And so we get to the airport, we fly in. 3 hours later, we touch down, and we're like, man, you know what? I'm hungry. It's 11 o'clock. Let's go eat. So we find a pizza shop. He's like, I heard Detroit has good pizza. So I'm like, all right, Detroit style pizza. And we ordered the pizza. It was like a build your own pizza. And I posted it. Everybody's like, that's not fucking, just because you order a New York style pizza in Detroit does not make it Detroit pizza. So then I'm like, all right, I want to have a beer. And sure enough, they had beer. It was Barks root beer. So we started off with that. And Detroit backers were supposed to have a spot for all of us to hang out because we had a lot of people flying in, right? And they couldn't find one. People kept on turning them down. So we're like, stop saying we're going to go there and just go there. We drove by this spot called The Yard. And I'm like, oh, that place looks pretty cool. It's like the wharf down here in Fort Lauderdale, AstroTurf, outdoor fire heaters, whatever. I'm like, all right, let's go. So we go back to the mansion. We're all getting ready. It's 9:30. We Uber there. And we get there about 9:35. And I'm like, I looked at my phone and it's like, they close soon. I'm like, what do you mean they close soon? They closed at 10 o'clock. So everybody's laughing at me because I'm the one that chose. I'm like, let's go. Everybody meet here. So I put a mass message out. So like 20 people showed up and like they close in 30 minutes. And I'm like, oh. So I didn't know. I'm not from Detroit. So I saw
what day was this? This is on Wednesday.
This was day one. This is just day one.
Gotcha.
Wednesday, yeah. Okay. And I saw a bar across the street, and I Googled this time. Oh, they closed at 2 o'clock, so we're going there. And we walk in, it was all Superfans. And I was like, wow, we found the right bar. Like every team you can think of, Philly fans, Raiders fans. Pinto Ron knew everybody. Like, oh, he's like the Hall of Fame Superfans of all Superfans. And for Pinto Ron to say that, this guy's a big deal.
Mhm.
Captain Jack from Raiders. Pretty cool dude. And they had karaoke. Oh, so I did karaoke. Oh yeah. Fast forward, we get back to the mansion, and I didn't realize I left my jacket there because I'm drunk. Ended up, I didn't almost pass out, but Larry got mad at me because Pinto Ron, which I was getting ready to pass out, Pinto Ron brought like 3 other huge super fans back to the mansion. And Larry thought it was me. I'm like, no, dude, I'm over here trying to sleep. So we talked it out. Love Larry. The Don Larry Palmy. And so next morning, everybody was going to be going to like this bus trip to the draft or whatever. So we're like, all right, let's go there. Let's go to the draft. We're gonna go do the draft thing. We go in, we walk in, we met Larry, Ultimate Warrior guy. Like, he's tall, bro. If anybody met the Ultimate Warrior, or you know what I'm talking about, the Larry, with the things, not the Ultimate Warrior, but he's like 6'10".
The Raiders guy?
No, Bills fan.
Oh, the Bills. I don't think I know that guy.
We had him on the show, Larry Kradotsky.
Oh, okay.
The Warrior.
Yes.
Bills Warrior. No? Doesn't ring any bells?
Yes.
Well, anyways.
No, it does now. I thought you were talking about the Superfans still. My apologies.
Oh, and by the way, I woke up on the couch, which, I'm skipping off the best stories, dude. I'm skipping the best stories. Let me back up before we talk about game day. Sorry, Tampanil. Just saying, Brian. Slow down. So when I get to this mansion, I roll up and I'm like, it's a huge mansion. It's Kid Rock's old mansion in Detroit, and Larry's giving us a grand tour. And it's like, all right, Brian, this whole area is going to be your area. This is your room. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. Okay, cool. Never made it there once because I got lost. We go up on the roof. This thing that you press the buttons, and you walk up on this top of the roof. You overlook whatever you're looking at, and they all left to go pick up Joni from the airport. Kenny, Pinto Ron shows up, and I have to give them the tour. And we got lost, bro. I'm like, I think it's over here somewhere. And between like me, him, Kurt, we got lost. I thought it was pretty funny to say. And when I woke up the next morning, I was on the couch. Pinto Ron's on the chair like this, sleeping on the chair. He should have took a photo of it. Epic. Oh, I promise I wouldn't tell anybody. Sorry. No, during the draft, it was on like we got just hammered. We met these two guys who worked for like ESPN or something like that. And dude, they were buying us unlimited drinks. And this is before the draft. So we're like trying to crawl our way into the draft. And it was just like hundreds of thousands of people, bro. They say like 300,000 people showed up on day one. They were not kidding. In a small little area, there's only a couple places you could go, Neil. No, we did not break any tables. Sorry. But, bro, I tried to get up there. There was like a 2-hour wait. I'm like, come on. So we just ended up going to the bar and got drunk. And that was day 3 or day 2. That was the draft. And I woke up pretty intoxicated still. And I was like, shit, what happened? How did we get back?
Hang on one second, because I feel like we're skipping over a lot of stuff going here. First night of the draft is what we're talking about here, right?
No, this is Thursday.
Okay. So you got there, and now where was everybody else while you were trying to get in?
They were with us. Everybody was all
got
with
in
us.
that night?
They wanted to wait 2 hours. So I'm like, I'm not waiting 2 hours.
Okay, I got you.
I'm not waiting 2 hours. So like me, Pinto, Larry, we went to the bar that was like right there. That's when the people walking by, when you guys were doing the show, I was trying to say, hey, go Bills. Go Bills. That was Thursday night.
Okay. So none of them guys went in there either. I'm kind of surprised. That's crazy.
Yeah, dude, it was like a Disneyland ride, you know?
2 hour, I was going to say, I'm like, were you in line for a ride, and then there's a gift shop at the end?
And if you
leave,
leave,
there probably was a gift shop there.
There's a fence. There's a little like metal gate. So it's not like you can like, all right, hold my spot. I'm going to go to the bathroom. You got to like pass everyone else or jump over the gate. And they're like, you can't jump over the gate. What the fuck?
And now you said that they were not serving drinks in the draft area.
It was completely dry. Completely dry.
Why?
I don't know. I just went there as a fan. It was strange. Everybody was like, what? It's like, yeah, you can't drink here.
Roger, why was Epic B not able to get beer? Oh, that's Roger.
Yeah.
Goodell.
So that's why we're like, we made the executive decision to go to the bar. So we went to the bar, and like that was all I remember. Like it was, I time traveled to the next morning on the couch, going, oh, who do we pick? Oh, nobody didn't miss anything.
Oh, we got a question for the ladies out there. Oh boy, here we go. What's the question? Don't leave us hanging. You said you got a question for all the ladies out there. Who's the hottest man on your team?
What? I'm not going to answer that.
I really don't answer that.
Josh Allen in shorts. What?
This is flexing.
So yeah, that's only day 2. Like obviously there's a lot of events going on. I'm sure I'll randomly be like, oh, but I mean, let's start with day 1 on the draft, Tampa Neal. What are you're obviously were pissed off that we went back. What are your thoughts on us going back for Kansas City?
Oh, I don't care. I don't care that we went back. I was pissed we went back just because I'm doing a show and I'm expecting to talk about an awesome draft pick that we have. And then we got to that point and they trade back. And I'm like, okay, I got to extend this shit longer then. I'm almost out of beer. And I got to keep
last pick of the draft.
Last pick of the draft. Here we go. And then all of a sudden, Mike's like, I think they traded back again.
No.
And I'm like, all right, well, folks, that was your draft show. We'll see you next week.
I wonder if Epic B got punched in the face.
Oh, we were talking about that after you left too. Don't worry.
Oh, I got to hear that clip. What? That was awkward, bro. That was so awkward. Just people, I'll just walk. So during the show, people are walking by. Like they realize I'm not waiting 2 hours either. So they're all just flocking by. And I'm like, oh, this is going to be the best opportunity to get a Go Bills. People from like wearing Detroit Lions. I look at them and say, hey, bro, Go Bills. They were going, no, like they were like so close. And they're like, no. It was so much fun.
You got a couple of middle fingers. You got a couple of fuck off. You got a couple of Go Bills. You got some Go Bills from other fans.
That's right. Bills are number 1. Woo. And the one guy's like, you recording me? Delete that shit right now. Delete it. I had to put the phone down. I'm like, bro, relax, man. Calm down. Oh.
So we were wondering, like, we're all sitting there like, this dude has a warrant out. He doesn't want to be live on anything.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I always got
me, Butch, and John were sitting there like, dude, is B gonna get punched in the show? As much as it would suck for him, that'd be amazing for the show.
Punch. I might get stabbed, shot. I'm in Detroit, like 2 streets down from 8 Mile. Don't ask where Marshall Mathers lived.
Did you go to 8 Mile while you were there?
We drove on it. Yeah, it's. I mean, 8 Mile.
Did you get out and rap battle anybody?
I tried. That's how I almost got shot, Neil.
All right then. Rap battle 0.
I was too busy hanging out at Kid Rock's mansion.
Mm-hmm.
So the most epic, this is the most epic part of the story. This is like my most memorable thing of the draft was day 3. And this day 3 is brought to you by Buffalo Charlie's main sponsor, Tampa, Florida. This is the day 3 pick, the Buffalo Charlie's day 3 most memorable part of Detroit. I can't believe this happened. This is absolutely fucking epic. So I'm going to fast forward to when we went back to, so everybody else went to like this super fan party. You got to pay like $80 to get in. I'm like, no, I want to get back down to the draft because now it will be less amount of people, I was I want to try to get in. Oh, it was more people. I'm like, fuck. It was like, what? I should have, but whatever. I'm not going to spend $80 on hanging, whatever. It doesn't matter. So we're back at the same bar we were the night before. Of course, everybody recognized me. Like, oh, the Bill's fat. You almost got punched in the face.
You're the guy that kept trying to me get say go Bills.
You tried everybody. I met the owner. He had his 2 little sons with them, and they're passing out these Nerf footballs, these little tiny miniature handheld Nerf footballs. And where this bar is where the entrance to the draft is located. So they were smart. They put a huge fence, probably, I want to say like 8-10 feet tall fence. So you can't, I don't know, whatever it is. So no, whatever. So it's like, if you're going to like launch a bottle, you'd have to launch it in the air, like arc it pretty much. And I say this out of context because when the kids were passing out footballs, one of the kids goes, "Oh, you're a Bills fan?" And he launches it at me, whacks me in the face, bounces off, whacks somebody else in the face. He thinks I did it. So he throws the ball at me, and I'm like, "Oh, fuck that." And I grab the other kid was like, the little brother was like feeding me footballs. Like, "Oh, throw it back. So before you know it, I had when I say the entire bar, there's probably like 100 people at the bar. Every one of us were just launching footballs at each other until it turned into, let's launch it at the people walking into the draft. So we were all chucking. Like first it started security guards because it'd be funny. They're just standing there. So we're just chucking like this, the rainbow, whoop, crack. They're like, what the? So they start throwing it back. So we're having a dodgeball game back and forth. Then we started launching at people, right? I don't know how many balls that we went through, but they probably had hundreds of balls. I want to say over probably 1,000 little miniature balls. There were like little miniature Nerf balls everywhere in that area. 100 people, dodgeball game.
Where did all these balls come from? That's
they bought it for the event. So this is kind of how it ended. The NFL came over. The NFL came over. The owner is yelling at their son because the son, they were also involved. They're the passing out footballs. Don't yell at your son. You're the one giving him the fucking footballs to pass out, right, Neil?
Mm-hmm.
And NFL walks over. Guys, come on. You're hitting people. You're hitting kids.
Can't catch.
All I said, it was like, hey, don't yell at your son. It was my fault. Hey, sir, I'm so sorry. We're done. No more. Thank you. He walks away.
Done.
No. He turns around. He walks away. I swear to God, this happened. Walks away like he was fucking victorious. I wound up, fucking cracked him right in the back of the head with a Nerf ball. The entire bar is destroyed laughing, bro. He's like, "Oh, I'm done. No more. It's a Nerf ball. It's not gonna hurt you, but it's fun. It's funny. It like weighs like fucking 10 ounces, not even,
I'm picturing like an 80s principal getting hit in the back of the head with a paper ball. Maybe like, who threw that?
One more time. Hit me, we'll do it. No, I did. I cracked him. I mean, I was probably intoxicated at that time, so I don't know my Nolan Ryan arm, but it just boink. He's like, really? We're an NFL badge, NFL, executive, whatever, some executive. He was probably telling this motherfucker, bro. So if anybody was at the draft and they know anything about the dodgeball game, I want you to comment. I want you to email us some videos because that was a fun time. And if you like that story, hit that like button, love button, because this is breaking tables.
So that was the 716 Express moment of the draft for you. I like it.
Oh, that's right. 716 Express. Formerly known as Buffalo Charlie's. We still love them.
Yes.
That was only day 2. Or no, that was day 3.
That was day 3.
Oh, it all was like one long day.
Day 3 did you black out?
Day 1 and day 3 when we all I was like, all right, I'm gonna go back to the Airbnb. So I'm trying to walk to where they're at, but they're on the other side of the city. This is where I know that now you have to Uber around the entire city just to get 2 blocks over. Met up with these guys at this party. It was a Superfan party. We met all like the Bears, Raiders, Eagles. I mean, even Dolphins fans. I walked up. I'm like, I'm joking. I'm Brian. But they didn't like it too much. They didn't talk to us that well. So I had to go, like, I still had to go get my backpack that I left over at the mansion. And, you know, Kurt's like, all right, we'll take you. So Kurt takes me, almost killed us like 3 times, got my backpack, came back. And like, you know, it was free food. I ate the crap out of everything, but they also have free liquor and beer. So it was like,
oh boy. Approximately what time was this?
I don't remember. All I know is I woke up at like 4 in the
morning. For
morning.
those playing the Epic B bingo, he doesn't remember what time he blacked out on a game. On
I don't know. I want to say it was like around, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. All I know.
Come on, give me a timer.
Maybe midnight. Maybe midnight.
Yeah.
No, I want to say maybe 11. I don't know. It was a long day, but I woke up. This is the funniest part. I woke up at like 4 in the morning. I'm in the car. I'm doing one of these numbers, looking around because I don't remember what is going on. I'm in a car, not remembering where am I, and I see this cottage in front of me. And mind you, I've never been to the Airbnb before. I have no idea where I am. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm scared now. I'm like, what did I just get into? I'm in Detroit, don't know anybody. And I just got in the car. I'm like, oh, fuck yeah, I'm going to knock on the door. It's like, sorry. I'm just, you know, luckily I peeked in and I see like Bill's colors. I'm like, oh shit, I remember now. These guys are all downstairs playing poker and they all start laughing when I walk in and going, there's 2 things that would have knocked at the door at this time. Number 1, the cops, or Brian passed out in the car. And I'm like, you guys left me in the car like a little kid. I'm like, what the fuck? They're like, dude, we couldn't wake you up. We tried. You're a big boy. We could not wake you up, and you're a little heavy for us to carry you down the stairs. I'm sorry. We cracked the window, and you were fine. It's like, oh, okay, fair enough. So
is this kind of like after the boat parade?
Oh, Jesus.
You passed out in the driveway.
What are you talking about? Not just me. I was in the back seat. Your wife was passed out in the front seat. Oh, my God.
So was there anybody passed out in the front seat?
It was me. It was me. It was me passed out in the front seat.
Whoever had passed out in the front seat, that's G.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to have bingo soon.
We guys are playing drunk Epic B bingo. That's awesome. Who's winning right now?
I've got a little crooked action going on right now.
I'm surprised you don't have bingo yet, bro.
Not yet.
I mean, outside of that, it's like that Saturday was just like, I'm not going downtown. I'm not drinking ever again. I'm not doing anything. Hey, let's play spades. Let's get some beer. We're playing spades, hanging out with Mando. Kurt was like sleeping forever. So awesome. Good people. Yeah, good people. And that was it. That was a trip. I mean, that was the PG-13 version of the trip. Because it was pretty mild. Like I lost my jacket. That's it. What?
Right on. So did you go down there Sunday?
No, I flew. I left on Sunday.
Oh, you
I
left
went
on
back.
Sunday.
Yeah, I came back. I'm just like, I can't do this. I'm out, coach. Tap me out.
So when you left on Sunday, did you know one name of any player that we drafted?
Oh, we were watching on Friday morning. We were watching Friday morning. Are we?
No, we didn't draft anybody at that point.
Was it? I don't know.
Actually, let me rephrase my question. When you left the city of Detroit, how many players' names did you know that we drafted?
Bishop was the only guy I knew because that guy is, well, I mean, Keon Coleman. Yeah. But I mean, honestly, I don't know him well enough. I just watched a hype video of him in 2023. I'm kind of excited. But no, but Bishop, bro, that kid is a stud safety,
Yes.
automatic starter. So I don't know who's gonna who's gonna out of the Rap or Edwards. You gotta watch out, bro. A kid is good. That was the only one when I like, wait a minute, we drafted Bishop, right? Record scratch.
So 2. I picked 3. Damn it.
You're still playing bingo. Oh, I love it. All right, what's the next question, Devin Hill? I want somebody to win.
No, it's more of what you're talking about. Random things that you say. What time did you pass out?
Who needs enemies, bro?
I will say, when we had you on for the show, you were the happiest drunk in the entire that place. You're like, I'm going to talk to everybody, and they're going to talk to me. It was amazing.
Oh, geez, I probably should go back and watch that. Can we edit that one out? Yeah. I bet my wife was happy of me.
I'm sure when she saw that part of the show, she was like, fuck.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm going to be getting a phone call in about 3 hours, I guess.
Oh, man. Yeah. We were at a bar and there's just police officers outside. And Paul, the gigantic guy from Canada, cool dude, who says I sound pretty good at karaoke. And this guy rocks. He he orchestrated bands, whatever. And I'm outside drinking a beer and smoking a cigarette with Paul. And he looks at me, he looks at the police officer and he goes, you know, it'd be funny if we talk to those police officers into like doing some sort of prank on Pinto Ron. And I'm like, hold my beer. Watch this. I walk over, I tap on the window very gently. I'm like, hi. You know, like this. There's 2 police officers. One of the obviously one of the females who wanted to talk to me. I'm like, officers, I'm terribly sorry to bother you. Like in my mind, I'm like, please don't arrest me. Please don't arrest me. Please don't arrest me. I'm like, so I'm going to give you a story. One of our guys is a legend, a Bills fan. He does, ketchup, mustard. He's the guy that they squirt all over his face. It's just a tradition. Bills fans, we're crazy. Don't ask. Would it be possible if, we kind of did something where like he put his hands on your hood and we brought some ketchup, mustard on there and you turn your lights on? They're like, they look at me. They're like, okay. I'm like, wait, what? They're like right up automatically. They're like, yeah, sure. No problem. They got out of the car. I'm like, oh God, I'm going to get Kenny. I run in. I'm like, Kenny. I go, Kenny. Sorry. Anybody who doesn't know Pinto Ron's real name, it's Kenny. I go, Kenny, you got to come outside right now. Grab me that ketchup and mustard. Grab the ketchup and mustard. He's like, why? What's going on? I'm like, just be cool about it. He goes outside. I'm like, all right, put your hands on the hood. I'm going to put the ketchup and mustard on there. The cops turn the lights on. Everybody comes out like, why the fuck is Brian getting Kenny to come out really quick? That was fun. Yeah, that's a cool story. Should have been there.
So, of the entire time you were there, was that the only run-in with the police?
It was. Honestly, it was. Yeah.
All right, bingo.
Of course. No, I was good, man. I was good. What's going on, folks? Thanks for tuning in. Bobby, how you doing, buddy? Talking about the Buffalo Bandits. All right, at least somebody's making playoffs. What up, Kate?
Okay.
Had a great time in Detroit. As our Q Bills fans here. What up, bub?
What's up, man? I head down to Sarasota every once in a while for some games. Go to Casa Pizza.
Casa Pizza?
Yeah.
Where did that come from?
The guy said SRQ Bills fans. That's Sarasota.
Oh, I have no idea. I thought it was just like Siberia, Russia, Quebec. Don't ask why I thought of that.
Not quite.
No.
Just name 3 of the most random places that you could possibly name off the top of your head. I like it.
Nailed it. Yep.
But yeah, I
Thanks
did
for
see
doing
that
it, guys.
picture of Pin O'Ron getting busted. That was pretty funny. I would agree, Kate.
Also, speaking of which, can we? I know it's a Bills podcast, but I grew up. I used to like the Sabres. All right, I still like the Sabres. I just don't watch hockey anymore.
Talking Sabres?
Don't watch the
shit.
hockey anymore. Don't watch hockey anymore. But the last time I watched hockey, the head coach was Lindy Ruff. Bro, Lindy Ruff is back.
Yes.
I'm gonna watch hockey again. Just because I liked it. Anyways, what are your thoughts on Lindy Ruff, Tampa Neal? Even though you're a trader and you're a Tampa Neal Lightning fan,
I love that Lindy's back. You kidding me? I mean, he's going to bring some toughness to that team, which they need. Really, that's all they need. They have the talent. They have the goaltending. I think he's going to bring out the best in that team next year, and the drought's going to be over next year. So the Bills need to make sure the Bills and the rest of the NFL need to make sure the Jets do not make the playoffs. So that because right now the Jets and the Sabres are tied for the longest playoff droughts right now.
who are the Jets?
That prop playing team over in New Jersey.
I know, but I don't follow hockey. You're talking about the Jets. Oh, in general, spot of sports.
The New Jersey prop lanes. My apologies.
I got you. No, in sports in general. I thought you were talking about hockey.
Sports
teams.
in general. Yes.
In Jets.
Sports in general, the prop planes and the Sabres currently have got the longest streak. So the Sabres need to make the playoffs next year, and the Jets need to not make the playoffs so that we can have laughing rights and be like, you guys still suck. And you have Aaron Rodgers. Congratulations.
I wonder how much Hiawatha Aaron Rodgers does.
It's like him and Boyer are like best friends doing that stuff now.
Boyer. Have fun doing Hiawatha in Miami.
Yeah, right.
Loses. So
the draft itself, you said your favorite pick was Cole Bishop. I would agree with you there, but I do have one that I thought was also a really, really good pick. That center that they got out of Georgia.
Van Pringle or Van Prang?
Yeah, Van Prang Granger or Cedric.
Let's call him Van Pringle because that sounds cooler and easy. It rolls off the tongue.
It does, yes. I think that was a great pick. I think
he's a big boy.
He's a big guy. He may sit there for a minute and watch Connor play center this year, but I don't see him sitting very long. And I'd rather have Connor McGovern on guard than center. Let's be honest.
Right? Because who knows? I mean, Edwards is good, but I mean, this kid's a stud. You don't have a center. Yeah. I don't want to test Edwards when McGovern was stud at left guard.
Yep, I agree.
Van Pringle is going to start center.
Yeah, I was a big fan of that pick. The trades they made, Bean made some great trades. And I'll tell you, he set us up very nicely next year to really put a good package together and trade up really early if we wanted to.
So doesn't that bother you, though? So it's not a Super Bowl or bust kind of year? I mean, I get that's what a general manager is supposed to do. And ultimately, Sean McDermott is supposed to win the Super Bowl. But you got to have, when Brandon Beane chose Josh Allen, he's like, fuck it. If I'm wrong, I won't be here next year. Right? Mm-hmm. And we're just getting embarrassed season after season against the Chiefs. You don't think that it's like we got to win. We're done. We're sick and tired of losing. Doesn't that torque you a little? No? Am I the only one?
I mean, I still see us as a Super Bowl contender. I don't know. I don't know what people see differently.
I'm just pissed off because I have to redo my tattoo again. That says Bills are Super Bowl champs this year.
Your tattoo guy loves you. Then
I know he's like, "Oh, welcome back, Epic B." Which year is it this year? No.
At some point, it's just going to be all in black, and then the letters are going to be in white because you're going to.
You know, I'm really gonna do that. Like, just get a tattoo, but then like have a cool, like one black line across. Super Bowl champs, cross. Super Bowl champs. This
20
shit, you know.
Oh, damn it.
Wouldn't that be
That'd be
cool?
funny. That'd
I'm
be
doing
funny
it.
as hell, yeah.
I'm doing it. Which body part? Arms or legs?
Leg.
No, I gotta do arms. I gotta do arms. I can't. Yeah, don't be that guy that have a cool leg tattoo. Turds.
All right, arm. And just at some point hopefully you'll get a sleeve.
Oh, I mean, I got a big belly. I'll put it on my chest and
There we go.
next to my dog's paws, and then it's like underneath is like Bill Super Bowl champions, you know. And it just wraps around the entire stomach.
Trish is gonna hate you.
Oh my god, awkward. Bobby Seymour's over talking about the Bandits. Let's go, Bobby. Go on, Tap and Neil. What's that?
What's up, Bobby? If the Bandits get back-to-back championships, will you guys do a Bandits episode? I know not many people watch the NLL, and it comes on ESPN 15. There's a 15 now. Holy shit!
I only watch ESPN Ocho.
Yeah, I only watch the Ocho. But if they make back-to-back championships happen, you guys should give them an episode. Bobby, I would give them one. I'm going to be dead honest with you. I've seen 3 Bandits games in my entire life. I don't know very much about lacrosse. I do know that they're a very good team. If John Tavares was still on the team, that's the last player that I remember on the Bandits. So it wouldn't be a very good show to begin with.
And Tapanil's watched 3 more Bandits games than I have. So there's that.
I was really drunk at those games too.
There we go. So I'm like in the minus. I've watched the Bandits games minus 3 times then.
There you go.
That's what happens when you time travel, bro. Oh, I guess we're talking about the Bandits. Come on, Alan. Let's go.
There we go. There we go. We got some Bandits talk for you, Bobby. Not too sure if the Bandits will win it this year. You know, I'm talking shit. Jeez.
See, this is damn, Alan. Alan's coming out with
Alan.
like the haymakers,
Coming
bro.
in hot, be like, they are not winning.
They are. Oh no, you didn't.
Not happening. Get them, Bobby.
I want to see an argument in the chat right now. I mean, what's up, Bob?
What's up, Bob?
How you doing, buddy? Everybody, if you like the episode, hit that like button.
We know, Alan. We're trying to make it. We're trying to make the Bandits conversation as exciting as possible. But
I'm in. Let's go. Let's go. I mean, you can watch go watch Rick Eisen if you want to talk about the draft. We're not talking about the draft. We're talking about the experience, guys.
Hell yeah.
If you don't get it, you don't get the show. That's what we do.
So when you left on Sunday, was it pouring? Because I saw a little of the.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
And it was late. We got delayed flight and just the traffic to get there. Like the flight boarded at 10:38. We walked to the concourse at like 10:35. After the security. Like we were just right on time. I want to be there like 2 hours. I'm the guy that wants to be there 2 hours early.
So you go to the bar?
No, I didn't even drink. I didn't even drink that day. Dude, I was just so done with drinking. Oh man.
That would have ruined my bingo. So I totally had you drinking at the bar both times.
No. Sorry, guys. Told you. I won my bingo. Woo!
Yeah.
Oh. Let's see what Bob's talking about. I can't see that far, Tapanil. Do I have my glasses on?
I was talking with a guy from the FAA in Tampa yesterday. You were in Tampa yesterday? You didn't give me a message from Chicktawaga, and he's a Bills fan. He was telling me about Buffalo Charlie's and going to a Breaking Tables podcast from there. We have done a few podcasts live from Buffalo Charlie's.
Yeah.
Had a good time there. Had a lot of beverages there.
But this was yesterday, though. Who do we know that's going to Buffalo Charlie's to do a podcast?
I think it was just telling him about Buffalo Charlie's and going there for the podcast.
Oh, yes, I'm famous. Kid Rock invited me to his mansion
How about Bob coming to Tampa? And let me check my text messages again. Nope,
Before you
no
say
text messages from Bob.
No text message from
Nope.
Bob. Bob hasn't even texted me in a while, so don't feel bad, Tampa deal.
That's cool. That's fine.
I know. We should just
He's
remove him from the.
He's an important man, and I get it.
Yeah,
Deal
get
with
your
the
points
FAA,
back.
federal stuff.
How about that Ray Davis, bro, the running back? He's a big boy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not talking about Frank Gore Jr. yet. We'll talk about him in a minute. But Ray Davis, bro. What are your thoughts on that one, Tampa Neal?
He's a running back that we definitely need because we need somebody that's a bruiser, a real bruiser. This way, Josh Allen's not running in 17 touchdowns this year. We don't need that.
How else is he going to win the MVP?
He's going to throw 40 touchdowns. That's all.
Fuck that.
But
50. Tampa Deal, 50.
50. Fuck it. 50.
Correct yourself, sir. Correct yourself.
Yeah, he's definitely something that we need. He fills a need for sure. A bruiser, knock somebody on their ass. No need to worry about dealing with tush pushes, that type of stuff. Just run them the fuck over.
No, wouldn't it be crazy if Frank Gore Jr. starts over him? Wouldn't that be nuts, bro? Yeah. Wouldn't that be nuts? I'm like, Frank, I guarantee Frank Gore, he loved in Buffalo, bro. Frank Gore loved Buffalo. And it sounds like, are you undrafted? Go to Buffalo. Trust me, bro. You're good. You got the pedigree. You're my kid. Let's go. Ty Johnson, who? I'm sorry, Ty. You're fucked, bro.
No, I love that they picked him up. I'm like, we pick a player like him up. He's a legacy. We know what his dad had. I mean, we've seen it. He was a good running back in college. Let's just face reality. Running backs just don't get drafted.
It's quarterback league.
The quarterback in a wide receiver league.
Sorry. But hey, do you, boo? Frank Gore, though, that's crazy. I like that. I was like, oh wow, look at that. No, watch him be a bust. It's like, yeah, fuck that pedigree.
So there was a pick that was made that made radio everywhere. The Buffalo Bills selected a player that has never played a down of football.
Oh,
Travis Clayton.
Oh,
he has not played one down of any football at all.
He's a gorilla,
he
bro.
Is rugby. He played rugby, so it's going to be intriguing to see what he actually does. I mean, he's a player that they can have sit on their roster for 2 years, no matter what, because he's through those international rules they've got.
Yep, doesn't count towards the roster spot.
Doesn't count towards a 53 or a roster spot at all for the
unless he starts. Unless he starts,
correct. So
he's a big boy. You see his thighs,
he's a
bro?
big guy, I know.
You see that guy has like just monstrous, bro. Monstrous.
Yeah, 6'7", 300 pounds.
All right, can we say why he's never played football, American football before?
Rugby. He played rugby.
Yeah. I wonder if he knows my boy Christian Wade, Mike.
Oh, he might.
Oh, I can't wait to see him. I'm going to ask him, hey, Christian Wade, I can do his impersonation. Point. Say, oh, God, okay, let's hear it. And I bust that out, you might beat my ass, bro.
And he's going to be like that guy in Detroit. He's going to be like, get me off your camera.
Delete that shit.
Delete that right now.
Delete it right now.
Video me. I got multiple warrants out, and I have weed in my pockets.
It's kind of different, though. When you look, you stare somebody in the eye, you look at not just their eye, you stare at their soul, and it's like, it would be a bad idea if you did. Just saying. It would be a bad idea. Because, bro, there was like 15 Bills fans right behind him, all stood up. Like, it'd be a bad idea. All right, maybe 5. Imagine Pinto Ron beating somebody up.
So we have some bets going on here on the chat. I don't know if you saw this. I will make a bet with Alan. Here's Bobby. I'll make a bet with Alan. If the Bandits win the championship again, he has to buy me a Bandits jersey. Our shirt. But if they don't, I will give him a signed Gabe Davis jersey. I like it. Alan, are you in?
Alan? Even though nobody wants a Gabe Davis signed jersey. Sorry.
Alan, are you in on
sorry.
this bet? I like this.
I want to see this one. I want to see this bet. Now I have to watch the Bandits.
Bob, that is indeed the guy from Alan. There we go. Alan's in.
We got a
there
bet.
we go.
We got a gentleman's bet. We got a gentleman's bet. Oh, that'd be cool, Bob.
What's that?
Podcast from City Limits. Bills Backers Volusia.
Hell yeah.
It's only like, 3.5 hours from Campanile. 4 hours for Brian.
We'll talk to Bob about our appearance fee,
You think Butch Roll and Thomas Smith are expensive? Oh, I met EJ Manuel.
Oh yeah,
they were doing a live pod from their thing, and I of course I like EJ. I mean, he was a shitty quarterback, but he was really cool. It was like, yeah, man. I try to get him on, but like he was, I gotta go back live. I don't. But
lying bastard,
lying motherfucker. Should have tackled him on air. No, he was really cool because like we're right there next to him, and Kenny was there. I was like, oh EJ, you know the whole like thing. He was like, yeah. I was using Kenny as like my intro, like my icebreaker. Yeah, people run. Yeah, I'm Brian.
Here's put him all right. I got here. I'm Brian, by the way.
Worked out perfect. Worked out perfect. And I'm like, listen, man, I'll never want to take a picture of another dude before, but I'll take a photo with you. He started laughing. He's like, yeah, bro, that's cool. So
did you have any pictures from the weekend? Or
I gotta post them, bro. I gotta post them. Just so after when I got back, my dog got diagnosed with lymphoma cancer. Met my dog. We had our dog like right before we got married. So this is our dog, like our entire marriage. So I've been out of it. I haven't even been thinking about Detroit. We're gonna do a show on Monday. Then I turned to Tuesday. Then I turned to like, let's go back Thursday today. So I'm sorry, guys, but dogs are family. So that's where I've been. That's where my mental state has been. Gotcha. But I do have some I get good photos though. Good photos.
Yeah, definitely got to see some pictures. So the spots that were in front of the stage, was that like reserved seating? Did you have to like buy tickets for those spots, or did you have to get there at the crack ass of dawn?
No, you had to wait in line, and they send a representative to come out and like, all right, you up, nope, like a bouncer at a club. Yeah,
really?
Nope, yep, yeah, bro.
So because we saw Dop up there.
Yeah, because
like, in front of the stage.
They were there like fucking like ass crack of dawn, early as soon as they open the gates, and I'm just like, I'm not doing it. No, I can't.
Yeah, we saw Dop and Joni up there. We didn't see Pino, Ron, and Larry.
Yeah, because I was hanging out with Pizzo, Ron, and Larry. We're think smart.
So the ones that were drinking all weekend were definitely not going up there.
No. Yeah, no. Nope. I don't think I'll do a draft again. I can't do it, man. I just, I'm not as good as I once was. Leave it for the youngsters. I'm surprised Joni is a fucking trooper. Mama J is a trooper, bro. She is a trooper. They know all these super fans. And I met so many cool super fans.
Nice.
Like I was randomly walking by, or I was smoking a cigarette. I was random people walking by, and it was like a super fans who Kenny snuck into the mansion. Who I got yelled at for. They were like, oh, Epic B. I'm like, holy shit! What's up, boys? So I'll post those photos. I'll post those photos later.
Nice.
But I mean, outside of Wednesday night, it was freezing, but Thursday, Friday, and Saturday were actually not bad. Good, not bad. Still wore a sweater though.
It's because you lost your jacket.
Because I lost my jacket. Thanks for fucking reminding my wife who's watching this right now. Daniel, you lost your jacket.
Make sure that everybody gets their bingo spot. That's all.
All right, everybody, that was bingo square. The next trip we're doing bingo squares. Seriously, we'll do some random bingo squares. Who wants in?
We'll email them out there.
Bingo squares. Whoever wins gets the pot.
I like it.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. But epic though, right? Good. That was epic stories. I love the dodgeball thing. And the NFL saying stop.
Yeah,
all right,
awesome.
we'll stop. 2 walks, like it wasn't even 10 feet from me, bro. You ever seen the movie Howard Stern?
The bar was?
Checkers.
Checkers.
Look up Checkers Nerf dodgeball game. Hey, Richter, what's up, buddy? Dude, I met the fucking bear claw guy. That one who wears like all the crazy bear, like the top tier Bears fan. Pretty cool. Everybody was like top fans. Yeah. So here we are. Back to reality. We got a good draft pick. Keon Coleman, great personality, loves cookies and loves Macy's.
He's entertaining as hell.
He's entertaining as hell.
His press conference was funny.
I warmed up really quick. Knew nothing about this guy because I hate FSU. I'm University of Miami. How about the U? Don't know nothing about this guy because I don't really watch college that much anymore. And I watched that press conference and what he did, I was like, he's got a good personality, bro. He's got a good personality. He wants to be here. Like total opposite Stefan Diggs.
I don't want to say that. I think Stefan Diggs didn't want to be here. I think he was having his fun. He
didn't want to be here, bro. He didn't want to be. Bro, it's the end of the show.
Anywhere.
Let's argue. He doesn't want to be anywhere. He doesn't even want to play football.
No, he wants to do his fast stuff now.
It's fucking lame.
His charity has so many mafia donations. Oh, sorry, we at the same time. Go ahead.
Nope.
What charity does he have?
Connie,
what charity does he have? I think I heard.
What's up, Justin?
What's up, Justin?
Oh, we have survived the draft. Well, at least I did. Campanile won the bingo.
That was a square too. Will he survive the draft? Yes or no?
That's like a free pass. Because even if you said no, it's like you'd still win. It's like, let's survive the draft. Oh my God,
Tony! If you find a name, please send us the name so we can post about it, or just post it.
Last story of the night.
Ooh,
last story of the night. So, this was Friday. This was Friday morning, and these 2 gentlemen walk into the mansion. It was some older guy and some younger guy, and they're wearing like the Bills helmet thing. Of course, I started drinking, so I'm like, I didn't even notice. I just shook their hand. I'm like, hey, I'm Brian. Like, I'm Blake, and this is my dad. And I'm like, oh, cool. And they're like, oh yeah, we're part of the helmet bar. And I'm like, awesome, cool. I'm like, wait a minute, Blake,
the guys from Canada,
Epic Me from Breaking Tables. Yeah, they're like, oh shit. Yeah, they're like, oh, we're playing golf in Mississippi, and we decided to drive on by, and I was like, no shit. Yeah, I took a photo with them. Great fucking people. Remember we had the helmet bar on like a long time ago?
Yep.
Oh, and I have another story. One more story. This is the last one. Oh my God. It's all starting to come back to me. Dude, so we're at the Superfan party, and this one lady was video chatting Bills Vader. So I was like, oh, hey, tell Bills Vader. I said, hi, what's up to me over here? And like, he takes his mask off, and I'm like, I took the person's hand. I go, do you not hear I was here? He's like, ah, I saw Bill Vader's face. I know what he looks like. Oh, dude, he was just like, oh my God. I don't know if he was pissed, but he laughed. He's like, no worries, bro. It's good to see you. That was funny. That's it. I'm done. Take us home, Tamanil. No more jokes. No more funny time.
No, I'll tell you, this was kind of like
awesome.
we need to get Epic B a little more drunk at the beginning of the show, because I'm sure you guys have heard the formula of E equals MC hammered. The drunker you get, the more you remember from when you were drunk.
What's that, beer fest? Like, I can't remember where the event was. I was hammered. I'm like, that's it. Let's get hammered. And like, they remember how to get back.
Like, wait, you're still not drunk? He's like, well, I have been training for a drinking festival.
A big movie. I should want to watch it right now.
It is a good movie.
Oh, guys, too much laughter. Too much laughter. Let's tone it down. Let's save the rest of the laughter next week. Tampanil, I think it's time.
All right. B, the stories were amazing. The event was pretty fun. Thanks everybody for watching. Listen to us next week. It's 8:00 Eastern Standard Time. Pull up the live version on YouTube, Twitter, as well as Facebook. If you missed the live version, make sure you pull us up wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts, whether it is Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Pod, Samsung Pod, Apple Pod. Pull us up, like us, hit the subscribe button, share us, tell your aunts, uncles, neighbors. Don't tell your attorneys. And coming up here very, very shortly, we are going to be discussing about BillsBackersFlorida.com. A lot of fun things are going to be coming to FloridaBillsBackers.com. So a lot of fun things coming this season, upcoming, this summer upcoming. Follow FloridaBillsBackers.com. You get all of our stuff as well.
You should practice that in the mirror before you do it.
It's the first time I've done it for this one. Yeah.
Episodes brought to you by Brendan Sports Pub, 716 Express, FloridaBillsBackers.com. We love every one of you guys. We appreciate you listening to the epic stories. Oh my God. Schedule comes out soon, Campanile.
That just come out really soon. End of the month. Hello. Get your travel advice. We need to get like a travel agent on the line for us.
You guys, we love you. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you guys next week. Oh, dodgeball. Come on, everybody. Let's ask who is the NFL ref that got racked in the head. Love you guys. Bye.
I'm looking for it.
Bye.